So, anybody out here yet? What's going on tonight, yo? Got some thumbs up. Ain't nobody in here. Oh, I see somebody calling in. What's up, Optimize Outdoors? How you been? You been fishing any? Texas Ruben. What's up, pro? You know it. I had to. That was just too funny to pass up. I have not been a pro here lately. I've been a dud here lately. What I missed, John? Let's talk fishing. Tell us what we missed today. What's up, City Creek freaks? What's up, Lee Wilder? You don't want none of that pickle candy. That stuff was bad. Put a good dip in. You got to, Lee. Got to. That's what it's all about. 5+ pounder today, optimize. You own it. At the spillway or at a pond or anybody been catching any besides optimize? I went out on a night fishing trip Monday night, I believe, with Mr. Eddie. I don't know if he'll come in here tonight or not. I didn't tell him I was going live. He caught one fish, or well, kind of caught one fish. We seen it. That was it. Arkansas side, I got you. What's up, Paul? Shut up, Texas Road. That shit ain't even funny, bro. What I wish is I had someplace to go like you got. I do all my struggling out there on the lakes, and it's been hot. It's been miserable. I went twice in the kayaks and not nothing, nothing. Went with Rob last Saturday. He caught one little big fish, and we fished till it got hot and we couldn't stand it. And we went to the house. But I mean, we were marking fish. There was plenty of fish where we thought they should be, but it just wasn't a good day. Did you go to the spillway or did you put your boat in at the spillway? If they finish cleaning that last little spot up, I could get my kayak down to where them fish is. Off the bank. You probably walk down there too. Yeah, you know, old fat boy can do all that shit. I'm too old to fall on them rocks too. Hey, Lee Water, you better ask somebody. Well, on a good day, I'm about 370. On a bad day, I'm about 390. Yeah, I get in the kayak all the time. Getting that deer lace ready, Cedar? Hell yeah. When's the next time y'all fish a tournament? If y'all don't know my boy Cedar Creek Freaks, y'all need to go checking him out. He's a tournament angler. Paul, I want to go down there, but I'm not going down there in a kayak. And I don't really want to go down there in Rob's boat. Not until I can get somebody to show me around. Yeah, I've got a Vibe Seagos 13, and it's rated for I think 600 pounds. But I put some outriggers on it where it's fat boy friendly and you don't flip. Yeah, Rayburn's easy, but they also get big when the wind blows just a little bit, and I don't swim good. It's been years. I've been on and around Rayburn. I fished Toledo more than I did Rayburn. I want to, like in January, go down there and fish at north end of Toledo. Oh, yeah, you can get in any of them, Lee. They all good for you. As long as you ain't 225 and 8 foot tall and trying to stand up in there or something. Yeah, they all good for you. Or 255, excuse me. I'm about half blind now. Yeah, it'd be good. Just don't get one rated under 250 pounds. Don't go to Walmart and buy the cheapest one they got. How about that? Man, Cedar Creek, if I get my stuff back together like I want it, I'm gonna sell my Nissan, my flat bottom, my kayak, and a couple other things, and try getting a glass boat. Now I might fish some of these local like Saturday derbies and stuff on Pines and Sandlin. On Pines, if I got a boat where I can hit it 4 or 5 days a week, it might be hard to screw with me. During the spring and the early winter, or late winter and early spring, I know they pull 30-pound bags out of there, but I believe I can do that. What's up, Fat Raw? A pontoon boat. What am I gonna do with a pontoon boat besides put your trolling motor on it? I got a pontoon boat. It's a kayak. If y'all don't know, Rob's mad at me. He won't go to Oklahoma this weekend. I can't. I ain't got no funds. I was kind of disappointed. The, you didn't want to stay Saturday night, Rob. Everybody don't know we went camping. If y'all can go watch Rob's video, this should be the last one he put out. We went to Lake of Pines and went camping. Friday, we were supposed to stay Saturday. Saturday about lunch, we decided it was hotter than hell. We were gone. Rob caught one fish. We marked a bunch of fish out there. We couldn't get them to bite. Yeah, we had to have AC. Hanging out like dog nuts. That's it. That's all we can do in this heat. Texas Reeling, he was supposed to come down there and do a 2v2, but, he backed out. He was smarter than us. Oh my God, if y'all haven't seen that epic shit, I think I did one little old short on here, but y'all need to go watch my TikTok. Rob, out of spite, brought chili with beans to the camp and thought it was funny. Cornstarch. Yeah, Lee, that'll work. some, some baby powder. Yeah. And every lifer that thinks you eat chili with beans on chili dogs, y'all go unfollow me. Unsubscribe. Get out of here. Everybody except for Rob, I don't have nobody talk shit to. Nobody in their right mind finna put some chili with beans for city folks. Yeah, that's right, Cedar. CFC, that's for silly folks. Y'all college football fans out there? Boy, there ain't but one college football team I watch, and it'll piss everybody off in here, but Roll Tide. I will have to start watching Louisiana Tech when they're on TV because my niece is going over. Really and truly, where Rob lives about 5 years ago was definitely the country. Maybe 10 years ago. I used to drive through the frac pump frac pump or chemicals about once a week. It definitely was. What's up, Katie? Yeah, downtown through where Rob used to go wasn't much of where Rob lives wasn't much of nothing. We were skirting Dallas because the company I drove for then had such a bad driving record. We couldn't go through Dallas anymore. We'd go up through that way. Yep. Rob, did you decide you're going to Oklahoma or what? If anybody in here that knows where to go catch smallmouth in Oklahoma, Rob needs pointers. I can't believe Drop Shot Bobby, he was one hollering, we need to do this every Thursday night. I ain't seen him pop up in here. Told him I was going to do it. We need to do this every Thursday night. Anybody want any tips for the weekend fishing? If it's going to be over 105 heat index, stay at the damn house. Lake Murray Saturday. I guess I'm going to go to Lake the Pine Saturday with the kayak. But I'll probably be home before you get to Lake Murray, though. The heat index by noon is supposed to be like 98 Saturday here, so I'm going to try to be off the water by noon. I got to test my graph. I may go tomorrow. I don't know. No, I ain't got nothing loaded up. I know I ain't going tomorrow. I got to work on car tomorrow, too. What kind of videos you going up there to make? You gonna be fishing downtown? You gonna take Butch with you, or you going solo? Check that wind if you're going solo. Go the right route. His OnlyFans. Hey, they're shutting that down, man. That's gonna hurt my money. I can't do any more, spreads on there. Pond hopping. It's fun up there. There's one on every block. I'd like to go do it when it cooled down. I wouldn't go up there this time of year and do it. I don't lie to nobody. If you're going solo, make sure the wind ain't too bad. Don't screw your boat up. Oh, Rob, he'll tell you he hit you up, but you ain't never gonna hear from him. I'm in a hell giving mood. You better not be here if you don't want to listen to it. Yeah, but if the wind's blowing hard in that one bank, just go that other bank and put in across from it. Simple. Don't screw shit up. About 8 blocks. That's what I said. About 8 blocks. It ain't far. No, I'm talking about loading and unloading. I ain't worried about when you're fishing. Katie, I'm gonna kick your ass just so you know. It didn't show up where I could see it. Bait your ass. Twerk. That's not gonna happen, y'all. They'll cut my channel off. I'm in my shorts. Y'all might see something if I stand up and start twerking. That's what I like about the lives. I'm just, like I'm working, just head up. What's up, Brandon O'Neill? Long time no see, fella. Yeah, they're trying to get me to twerk, Brandon. I'm trying to talk them out of it. Now, I do have some twerking videos over on TikTok and Pornhub. Either one, y'all can go check them out. It's Big John's Life, both places. I'm having to get off of OnlyFans because they're restricting the video material, and I don't think anybody's just gonna pay for pictures. So the OnlyFans is shut down. Do not pay for October, okay, y'all? Brandon, that's where I do all mine. Texas, really? I ain't finna do no twerking. I would break my back trying to twerk. No, there's somebody in here that's good at it, but I ain't pointing no fingers. Fat Rob. Somebody asked me something good, something stupid. It's Fat Rob that's good at it, Katie. That's what I said. Trying to hurt somebody up in here. Trying to hurt somebody up in here. Who all's fishing this weekend? I know Eddie is. I know Rob is. Who else is fishing this weekend? I'm gonna fish somewhere somehow, but I ain't sure where and how. That's about right, Rob. Let me guess, Bass Pro Shop or Academy? You drove all the way over and they didn't have it, which I know it's close to your house, but still, that's stupid. Hey, Cedar Creek Freight, me and Rob found the best hunting spot in East Texas. Alley Creek Park, any time of the day. That's yeah, I'd have raised hell. See, I want to go down to the coast and fish. I do. I really want to go. I want to catch redfish. I've never caught one, and I want to catch some. I want to catch some eaters and at least one big one. Roll tide. Always gotta have that close. That's at Stoker's. It's Rob. Rob's good at it. You ain't never seen Rob's TikToks? That's all he does. Let's go. Let's go. You got anybody down there to? Well, I mean, we talked to old boy from Instagram. I bet he can point us in the right direction. I can't guarantee you though. I guarantee you Thursday, and that's how we do shit anyway. So yeah, Rob twerks all the time on video. And now he'll have his short shorts on, and it don't look good, but he does all the time. And his Waterburger Magellan fishing shirt. Oh my god, he's a trendsetter. That's how you get all the ladies. I thought it was a cowboy hat. In the F-250. You're likely you could have went with me, Katie, not worried about touching fish. We just go to hang out at the lake. Oh yeah, every time, man. It's a long story, but most of my family is from Alabama. They were transplanted here on my dad's side, so it's a thing. I've been rooting for Alabama since I was old enough to stand in front of the TV and tell me to move. So a little side story on that. My great granddaddy is buried probably 200 yards from Bear Bryant. Yeah, Carolina does all right though. Like I say, I'm gonna have to root for Louisiana Tech some this year. But yeah, we were all my dad's people all transplanted over here in the '60s. And, I wasn't born then, but about 78, 79, I was screwing up his football watching, standing in front of the TV. So I've been with Alabama through the bad years too. I mean, it's been nice the last 20. As long as Saban will stay there, it'll be good forever. He could coach a whole team full of rejects and win the championship. For this on him, but I said that about A&M. I'm not even gonna talk trash because I talked trash about A&M doing it for 2 years, and then they came in and kicked Bama's ass the first year. The Cowboys aren't gonna win anything. They'll be lucky if they go 500. And don't get me started. I'm not a Cowboys fan. center root for the San Francisco 49ers. When I was in school, I was a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Of course, they went from Dallas to Kansas City. Come on, Cedar Creek Freight. Don't jump on the bandwagon. I hadn't even met you yet. I like you, but don't go rooting for them Cowboys. I've been two generations of kids. I ain't never seen them play a playoff game but one. Horns now. Saw them horns off. That's what the A&M guys do. How we go talking about this? Jerry Jones and Jimmy made up the curse. It's broken. This is the year, baby. Oh God. I wasn't a Cowboys fan then, but what in the hell are you thinking firing him and hiring Barry Switzer? That's the dumbest shit that ever happened. Shit, Barry, what are you doing? You know, y'all, come on, I'm finna fire this idiot. Somebody was drunk that night. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna bash on them. Had an uncle pass this week. He was a real big Dallas Cowboy fan. All of my family, except for me, on my mama's side, are real big Dallas Cowboy fans. Really, really, really big Cowboys fan. Eddie must have got out of here. He'd be over here trying to talk shit and be ready to fight. I know he's a Cowboys fan. And there's nothing wrong with rooting for a loser. At least you're staying true to your game. I've never liked them, so it's not like I'm a bandwagon. I cussed them when they won three in a row every year. Don't nobody get butt hurt and robbed. Beans and chili on chili dogs is a no go. I got a TikTok I gotta do. That old guy in Oklahoma, damn, what's he go by on there? He's one of them does a bunch of hunting and trapping. He showed me a video where you put beans in chili. That's okay because I seen something. He's a buddy, and he might watch this one day, and probably not on YouTube or not YouTube, but Facebook. Back when I did Facebook, he told me he was fishing chili. It had beans and ham and everything, but and it wasn't even any kind of red. It was white. What the hell kind of chili is that? You done made some kind of soup and trying to call it chili. That's what he said too, and that's horseshit. If it is, y'all been eating some damn good mammoths, way better than I've ever had. I promise you, make some deer chili with no beans. It make your tongue beat your brain up trying to eat it all. Just telling you. Of course, I'd have to kill a deer, and if I killed a deer, I'd have to clean a deer, and then I'd have to process it. I mean, it's just a headache. Katie, you still in here? You know how to skin a deer? Well, this deer season in. It's out right now, but it ain't long. Bow season start the end of September. I seen that. I seen that. That ain't funny. Sloppy Joe. He probably ain't never had a sloppy Joe. He probably don't know nothing about that. They probably ain't never been to a barbecue shop, couldn't afford nothing but a sloppy Joe. Yeah, I couldn't imagine hunting deer in August. Not in the South. I could up north somewhere, where they got a little bit of chill in the air already, but no, ain't no way. I think bow season generally starts the last weekend of September here. Just depends on how the days go. I don't eat grits. See, that's your problem. I don't drink sweet tea either. Hate on me for that. I don't like the Cowboys. I don't drink sweet tea. I don't like tea. Period. Period. I drink. If I want some dirty water, I just get me a glass of water and put some dirt in it. And Rob, did you have one of them sandwiches again without me? I'm just saying. One of them tortas with the Cuban? Yeah. Oh my God. That's what you ought to get Rob to do. Take y'all around Dallas eating. He is an expert at finding good food. That's wrong. That's wrong as two brothers screwing. I'm absolutely positive I was Texan. I was born in Naples, Texas in 1973. I was raised by somebody from Alabama, but he drank sweet tea. And he was a Cowboys fan. I ate brisket. I cooked damn fine brisket. And I don't eat chili with beans in it, so that automatically means I'm a Texan. But Cedar Creek Freight, where I live, I could be from Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma. Any of them I can be to in 30 minutes. I don't eat grits. If I eat grits, it's gonna have cheese and shrimp in it, and it ain't gonna be like no breakfast grits. And that's like a once every 10-year thing. I eat oatmeal if I want some warm breakfast cereal, and I generally chop bacon up in it. Uh, Lee, I got an older one on how I cook a brisket. I'm almost positive. Architectsian. There you go. There you go. That kind of sums it up. Yeah. I mean, it's 30 minutes I'm being any of them. It might take me 40 minutes being Louisiana, depending on how the traffic and if I get caught by the train. But the other two I'm being in 30 minutes. Yeah, Lee, I think some of my older, and I may even have a cooking playlist. I know I've done shrimp. I did a Boston butt. Pretty sure I did somewhat on a brisket. Don't get me wrong, it's not a good how-to brisket. I do different than a lot of people do anyway. I'm not real big on seasoning them up. Salt and pepper, a little bit of cayenne, a little bit of paprika, and I say I'm freezing up. I love that. That's probably been going on all night. And I let them get to room temperature before I put them on the smoker, and I do it hot and fast. It takes me about 6 hours cooking brisket. I'm gonna start it out at 350. I'm gonna get a smoke on it. No, I don't use any pellet smoker. Hey, they got fine brisket there, but mine's almost as good as theirs. Yeah, Hutchins is good. That ain't no lie. If y'all ever up there in the Arkansas area and you want some good barbecue and you don't mind standing in line, go check it out. That's a tip from a pro. I'm a pro. Me and Rob, we are pro eaters. He eats way more than I do and gets pissed that I can only eat a little bit. He'd go in and get 6 tacos, beans and rice, and be done before I'm through with my 3. And I don't eat the beans and rice most of the time. I did. I have learned something this year. Very important lesson. If you get south of Orlando in Florida, bring your own food. Because them some that just can't cook down there. Nothing. You damn sure man. Texas brisket's a staple. I bet y'all do a bunch of whole pigs and picnic hams and stuff like that out there. Pork shoulder, what I call it. Yeah, I do that too. I've been looking at how to do that white sauce from Alabama. Yeah, I mean, we smoke. We smoke everything we do. I used to smoke some badass burgers back in the day. Hey, I would rather somebody from over that direction come out here than all them some bitches that are coming from California and weirding this some bitch up. Rob, you see what lady talking about? Rob eats ribeye about 6 nights a week. Those that y'all didn't know. Now it may be chopped up in tacos sometimes. I like mine medium rare to rare, somewhere in between there. I want my shit where a good vet might have it up on his feet in 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know how anybody eats them well done. I really don't know how anybody eats them any further than medium rare. Yeah, I know you do, Rob. I know you do. I'm telling you, all this fishing and shit we do, we're wasting our time. That's what we ought to be as food vloggers and just ride around. And if nobody has ever had a Cuban torta, am I saying it right, Rob? Torta? Oh my God, Rob knows a place up there close to Love Field. Oh, it'll make you slap somebody. And Rob can cook very well. Like, his steaks are the bomb. Lay, I'm gonna say something that might hurt your feelings. But Texas is the greatest country I've ever lived in. It's not a state. It's the greatest country I've ever lived in. And I've been all over the South. I've been to North Carolina. I want to say it was North Carolina. Can you buy beer on Sunday in North Carolina? I was working out in Georgia and you couldn't buy beer on Sunday. We hauled ass over to North Carolina or South Carolina. It was about 40 miles from where we were staying in Georgia. and bought beer. That's back in my younger days when I was a construction hand. And we got there on Sunday, like at 6 o'clock, and I went to the beer store. And we don't sell beer on Sunday. Huh? So, no, you got to drive to where we drove to, and we hauled ass over and got it after driving 9 hours to Georgia. But that's like when I worked in Oklahoma, I brought my own beer most of the time. Oh my God. Cedar Creek Freight, y'all got any big deer showing up on camera yet, or y'all got them out? I found me a public land hunting spot after me and Rob camped down there the other day. I found a little place I think I can bow hunt. I'm going. Oh, hey, everybody from California that's got any sense is trying to move here, which is a good and a bad thing. I could probably sell my land and house for 5 or 10 times what it's worth right now. Then I'd have to live somewhere else, and I'm not feeling it. I have looked at Arkansas and Mississippi. They still got cheap land. Even during bow season, that's what I hate about hunting in East Texas. Or do you bow hunt at all? If you don't get a crossbow and start, it's easy. Still pain in the ass to kill them, but how'd the kids do in all the bass tournaments this year? I know they got a big one coming up on Lake the Pines, I think. And I had somebody want me to fish one on Lake the Pines Saturday and on Lake Fort Sunday. But I'm fucking cashed out. I'd have to win if I went. And I don't like fishing knowing I need to win. Hell, they send them. I mean, I try to. I hear you. They and I try not to bow hunt when it's hot. The best bow hunting in Texas, you're probably driving past to come to Cass County. You ought to be looking up around Paris and Cooper somewhere for a small place of lease. There are some big deer, and they don't get stupid until about the first week of rifle season. And then you got about 2 weeks, and then they're retarded out chasing every day. So that's my favorite place to hunt in East Texas. I just don't have a spot up there anymore. Went from having 36,000 acres to hunt on to nothing. Them deer up there on all them crop fields, they get big. During bow season, they don't go nocturnal. Not very often. Towards the end of the bow season, they might start turning nocturnal. But then you got, like I say, that week before Thanksgiving through Thanksgiving. Shit, they ain't nothing nocturnal. They running every day, all day. That's the problem. That is the problem. And if you're on one in Linden that's reasonable, hell, they're hard to find. Cedar Creek Freak, that one you're on in Linden, what's it called? Oh my God, we might have met before and didn't even know it. Does Chris run it? If Chris runs it, we've probably met before and didn't know it. As I go out there with Brent, he's on a lease out there in between Linden and Kildare. It's called the Big Ten, I think. They don't pay but $500 a year. I don't particularly care for the way they run it, but 4D Hunting Club. Huh. How far out of Linden are you? Lee, that's the only place I hunt right now is behind my house. I'm blessed. I've got almost 20 acres. On one side of it, it's got about 15 acres that's landlocked. The land behind it, nobody hunts, and the land on the south side, nobody hunts. So I'm kind of blessed where I'm at, but just south of Linden, about 7 miles. Trying to think south. What highway are you on? How about that? I'm not trying to figure out is that. I'm just. Are you on like you're going towards Kildare? Do you go past the high school? East side of 59. Okay, I got you. I got you. Iron Ore Lake. Okay, I know about where you're at. Yeah, Brent Nims, theirs is like you go out past the high school. I can't remember what the name of that road is. Like you're going to Vivian, Louisiana. And they're out there about, I think you actually go through Kildare. No, right before you get to Kildare, their lease is. They got about, I think, 800 acres out there. They're hell like 20 people hunt on it. Okay. I know about where you're at. Man. There's big deer over there. They go nocturnal. If you can't hunt that day or two of the rut that we have right here in this part of East Texas, you're never gonna see them. And that's all it's gonna be 2 or 3 days of them chasing, and they're done. You gotta put the hours in. I ain't even got a camera up and running. I thought about putting one up yesterday. I got a little bit of corn left and a little bit of that hog stuff I tested, which seemed to attract more deer than it did hogs, which is not a bad thing. Yes, sir. They do. They say you'd be lucky if you get out there and the pines ain't disappeared. All right, y'all. It looks like everybody's thinning out. I'm finna get out of here. Covered up with hog. Hey, them hogs are fun to kill and eat good, dude. There's no problem shooting a hog over a buck or a doe. That's just me. I've killed my fair share of deer. Let everybody else kill some. And if hogs are there, I'm finna walk them. Just play whack fuck with them. Whack fuck. Yeah, I killed it. Now I gotta clean it. That's how that works. Y'all have a good one, Lee. I'm gonna try to do it again Thursday. I try to advertise it this time. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get to today. Like I say, we had a death in the family Friday night when I was camping, and we had the funeral today, and I'm still trying to get Spice home. Talking like next Thursday or the Thursday after. I feel like it's gonna be the Thursday after. Have a good one, Cedar Freak. It's good to see you in here. Have fun over in Linden. Don't drink too much beer out there at that lease. And I'm gone.